It's 1 o'clock and we're in South Carolina, about halfway to North Carolina. We have the 2002 Turbo behind the X5. We're going to North Carolina for the vintage. I believe it is the most vintage BMWs that are in one place in the US. I'm not sure if it's the world. I wouldn't be surprised though. There are a ton of cars. Usually they do it in Hot Springs, North Carolina, but this time it is in Maggie Valley. The car we're taking is Curtis's 2002 Turbo. This one's super cool because it's actually a JDM 2002 Turbo. Normal 2002 turbos have bolted on fender flares and you'll see a piece of trim that goes along here, but in Japan they weren't allowed to have that, so they got molded fender flares. We made it to the Airbnb in North Carolina, got the 2002s unloaded. Now we're gonna head into downtown and get some food. There should be a ton of other BMWs down there. First stop of the weekend is the downtown hotel. Bunch of cars, and this is only the start of it. Tomorrow we're going to the Tail of the Dragon. Curtis is bringing the 2002 Turbo and I'm riding with him. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We are about to head out to go towards the Tail of the Dragon. It's a great morning. Weather looks perfect. We have all the cars loaded up. About 2 hours and 30 minutes from the Dragon.
220, depending how these little old cars will go.
But we're avoiding highways on the way there. We have the E46 and the Z3 behind us, and then the 2002 and then the 2002 Turbo. We're at a rest stop about an hour away from the Tail of the Dragon. The Turbo's making all sorts of cool noises through the mountains. This 2002, I don't know if I've said it yet, is S14 swapped, so it also is making a lot of cool noises. It was about 55 degrees when we got up this morning, so the cold weather is really helping the Turbo. These didn't come with intercoolers, so it's making a big difference. Before we do the Dragon, we stopped at the Welcome Center.
6.5. I guess that's the beginning. Because it was like 10 when I saw it. Is that police or is that no one's picture? The Subaru. I think that was one of those 92Xs.
first time on the Dragon, and it was sick. The 2002 Turbo did amazing. That was probably the first time it's ever been driven that hard. So many BMWs because of the vintage. This is the tree of shame. All the parts from wrecks get put on this tree. We made it about 200, a little more than 200 miles today. And then at the registration, the fuel pump on the turbo died. This is the old pump that died, and someone here had fuel pump for an E28. So we're trying to get that retrofitted in now.
Oh, this one's ripped though, so we need one of this piece too.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta find a piece of rubber.
Starting to get really dark out, but the last step of getting this hose through is done. I just gotta hook it up there.
Good. Next.
Hey, before you started, my offer stands.
Shut up.
It's alive. Boosting.
Let her eat.
Back to the Airbnb, and she is running great again. Nice cold weather. Last night, after the fuel pump was fixed, we made it from registration back to the Airbnb, and then we left to go to the Clarion, and I didn't bring my camera because it was completely dark out. And right at the end of the road for the Airbnb, we turned around and saw a line of fuel going down the road. One of the lines a little further up popped. Not sure if it was because of more fuel pressure from the new pump or just getting brittle from getting moved around when we replaced the pump. When we found that line, Curtis went to the Clarion in a different car. Someone gave him a section of fuel line, so we were able to get that put on and then make it to the Clarion. So now the car's back to running, no leaks. Day 3, it's about 9 in the morning. Gonna be headed to the meet soon. Getting both the cars washed. Turbo's nice and clean. Getting the grate nice and clean. I jumped out to walk ahead and record some of the cars coming in. There was a big line that wasn't moving very fast, so I thought it'd be a lot cooler to see everything coming in. And here's the vintage 2026. I think this is the first time they've done it in Maggie Valley. This is the first time I've been to one before. Really cool crowd of people. So many cars. There are so many parts around here for sale. This wheel's in really good shape, but it's an SMG. I probably would get it if it wasn't an SMG wheel. Some early and late model taillights for the E30. Some interior parts.
I think there are maybe set up.
E36 Alpina diff cooler. Cover and cooler. This is an Italian 320 IS. It actually came with a slightly smaller S14. I believe it's a 2-liter. They made around 2,500 of the coupes and about 1,500 of the sedans, so you can actually get a factory S14 in a sedan. There are 2 of these here. They're both the coupes. We'll walk over to the other one. Here's the other 320 IS. Same S14, 2-liter, instead of the 2.5 in the later M3s. Here's an S54 and an E34 with velocity stacks on the ITBs. Another one over here. This has an S62. I went and grabbed my mic, so hopefully the wind is not as bad anymore. This car must be terrifying to drive. It's an E30 coupe with an S62 in it. Really nice green Bavaria. This is the only other manual one I've seen besides the one Dad has. He loves his. I love driving it. Such a comfortable car. Alpina B10 bi-turbo. Really clean green E34. This car came from Maryland. I'll always love E30 sedans. I think this is the one that passed us on the Dragon. Sounded really, really good. Big turbo M50 swapped E30. I heard this one leave the Clarion last night. Sounds crazy. Rather patinaed E21. Here's an evergreen clown shoe. This is probably my favorite color on these cars. I don't think the evergreens ever came with an S54, so this one's swapped. Correct. And has my favorite airbox on it, the Carbonius, with the air scoop. I also like E39 Tourings too much. Oh, this has 330, not 335. This has 135 brakes on it. Here's another S62 swapped car. It's an E38 7 Series. Oh wow, supercharged S62. I think this one might be manual. It is manual. Manual S62 supercharged E38. I haven't seen this car for about 3 years. It was at the shop when I used to work there and then got sold and driven to Maryland. Another S14 swap 2002. I think this engine fits 2002s better than it fits an E30 M3. Big turbo M42. I didn't think it was a BMW engine at first because it's mounted perfectly up and down. Big turbo M20 E30.
That's what you want too. I saw one leaving.
I don't think I've shown the engine bay on Ernesto's 2002 yet. It is also S14 swapped. The color's Fiola Hong Kong. It is a Ferrari purple. The camera doesn't do the color any justice, but it fits a 2002 really well. BMW 2000 Ti, you rarely see these. They have such a pretty dashboard. This 2002 is wild. It is an aftermarket turbocharged M10, which is the first one I've seen before in person. Alpina B9. 3.0 CS. This is one of my favorite cars ever made. I definitely have not seen this before. An S85 swapped E46 Touring. Really clean 750i. Oh, and it's a manual. This is one of my favorite looking E30 M3s. It has an S54. I think he said it has 340,000 kilometers on the body. 3.0 CSI on Alpina wheels. Really clean. Alpina steering wheel. Another Bavaria. This one's also on some nice Alpina wheels. Just a line of 3.0s. BMW Z1 If you didn't know, these cars have doors that slide down into the side of the car. They don't open. A lot of people are starting to head out. We probably will too. All done at the Vintage, my first year and the first year in Maggie Valley. Met a lot of cool people. 2002 got a ton of attention. Now we stopped at a motorcycle museum in downtown Maggie Valley. Sunday morning, everything's packed up. We just have to load the 2002 onto the trailer, and then it's back to Orlando. Cars all loaded up and we are getting on the road. That was a great weekend. Tail of the Dragon, fuel pump going out, fuel line getting replaced. The turbo did great. Can't blame it for the 50-year-old parts that eventually just wore out. If you stayed till the end, thank you. Hope you enjoyed watching the whole weekend, and consider subscribing. Helps out the channel a ton. Have a good one.